Hello everyone, Patrick Sebile on the video. Well, this week I want to talk to you about some bait we finally were able to introduce at the ICAST 2021 in Orlando. And these are those guys. That's the loader crank. The loader crank, well, crankbait, square angles for bigger volume, but very interestingly, very unique bills. So we have two options, same body, but we have a deep diver, we have a medium runner. But what is in common, if you pay attention closely to the bills, well, it's the bills themselves. So let's get in more detail. So typically when you have a thin bill, action of bill lures is pretty good, but the thin bill means that can break easily. On the other hand, if you have a thicker bill, actually they don't break that easily, but the action is usually not as good. It's simply because when the pressure from retrieving the line pulls on the bill, actually the thickness of the bill itself makes you lose some of the energy gain, and that's why a thick bill hurts the swim action of a crankbait or a minnow when it's thick. So I came with this idea, and that innovation turned to be one of my patent pending, where I have a stainless steel bill that's anchored in two or more places in the lure, in that case two. So as you can see, the top of the bill basically is anchored in the bait right there next to the nose, when the lower part of the bill is anchored close to the shin. So thanks to that, we do have truly the best of both worlds. That means we have a bait bill that's very thin, so we have the best possible swim action, and also it's quite strong because it's not just a thin bill, but it's, it has that double anchorage. When you cast and retrieve, one of the things you will notice, especially on the deep diver, it's that pull less than a typical deep diver. And that's pretty cool, because not simply the fact that it's cool, but I consider roughly that's about 30% less, yes, about a third less resistance from the crankbait. So if you're casting once in a while with a deep crankbait, probably that's not a big deal to you. But for those of you who do power fishing and are used to use sometimes, your trolling motor to keep moving forward with your boat and keep casting and retrieving, having a lure that pulls less means less resistance against you with the same great action and diving depth. That means less resistance to you, less need from you to fight against the lure constantly for hours. So it makes it more comfortable to fish, but more importantly, in fact, because you don't lose so much to the lure resistance to the cranking of your rod and reel combined, actually you have a better sensitivity. That means you're able to feel better whether you have a small bite. Sometimes the fish just eat the lure without biting that. You feel that much better. Also when the lure goes and hit, a rock or a branch, something on the bottom, or just the bottom by itself, you feel it better because you don't lose so much to the cranking resistance itself. So it's pretty interesting. Definitely also, as you can see, the blades adds a lot of flash. And we know that bass and other fish predators who love crankbait, they also do love the flash. And that's why those metal bills definitely helps not only to deflect when you eat some cover, but also the flash they create is part of the attractiveness of this bait. So this is the loader crank, comes with a medium runner and a deep diver from Engage.